So we couldn't finish what we were supposed to, touch last, in other broadcast, in our previous broadcast. So we are here to continue what we should have completed before, and we have new updates as well. So we are going to go through all of them together this night. So if you are joining me this hour, I appreciate you so much because this is late hour. Most people want to sleep. I know some of us have just, just came back from work and you need to rest. Tomorrow is Saturday, so let's spend this night, Friday night together. Okay, we are going to spend it together. We were watching, PM broadcast on one of our sisters on another Rama's platform. He was there, and we have to, end the program, that time and join him. So now we are here. Now we are back. I hope all of us are okay. I hope everything is all right. So we are going straight to the program without wasting much of time because this is midnight, not midnight. It's a late hour night. Okay, late hour broadcast. We have to go straight to the program. There's you have seen the title. We are going there, but I want to finish what we were supposed to touch in the previous broadcast before we were told that PM was live. So we are going straight to this. Here is the update of Biafran's, government in exile. Armstrong, good evening to you, my brother. Nice to have you. How is your day going? I know you are in your afternoon probably. I don't think it should be afternoon or you're heading towards evening, if I'm not mistaken. So I hope everything is all right with you. Please, this is the update that I wanted to bring before we were told that PM was live, and we rushed into support. Okay, afternoon. All right, my brother. Thank you for joining me this hour. I appreciate you so much. So the information is this: the Biafran government delegation visited the legislative offices yesterday. Okay, now being this is yesterday, March 28th, 2024. Biafran government in exile officials visited urban legislative offices to introduce Biafran government in exile to them and solicit their support. Okay, with this visit, Biafran government sought to bring to the attention to New York State, okay, legislatures, New York State legislatures, Nigerian government atrocities in Biafran land. So this is the picture, because why I am touching this and bringing this is because some of us don't really pay attention to what this means. As they're declaring PM wanted and Biafrans wanted and all this, Biafran government leaders are busy doing what they're supposed to do, which is to bring the news, the information to the offices, government office of the world, to know what Biafran government and Biafrans actually want. So this is the picture. You can see it here. Okay, this is another one here. These are Biafrans that were on duty. You can see. Okay. There's another one here. There's another one. That is it. Look at it. Biafrans are doing what they should do, and to preach the Biafran freedom. Okay, look at it. Legislative building. Okay. So that is it. That is it about the news that I wanted to share with us. So we are going straight to the update about the war going on in Biafran land. Please, guys, if you join in, please like the video, so that if you push the video for other people to see, to come to watch and join us as we preach this information. It is very, very important you do so, if you don't mind, please. So we are going straight to these updates. Today, what you see here, what you are seeing here rather is, the balloon that was recovered from Nigerian Army today. Biafran Liberation Army, they are the one that recovered this. Look at it. I will still bring to you what the update is all about. I'll bring it to you. So, but I just wanted to see it first. Let me see if I can bright the video. Okay, I think it's now more. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So at least I think you can now see. You can see now. So I will allow these two. You can see the equipment that they are bringing to our land. Now let's read what I said here. The battle still remain. The battle still remained only the field has changed. Okay. The battle still remain only the field has changed. The Nigerian army suffered heavy casualties in the ongoing battle in Osu. Okay. They have turned to suffer heavy casualty. Okay, they suffered heavy casualty in ongoing battle in Osu. They have turned to what? To our Owerri command, and they are receiving it hot. Okay, below are some of the materials Biafran Liberation Army received from them. Like I told you just now, look at it. Now let me on the volume so that you hear what they said. Sorry. Let me take it again, because I think I missed this one. I have to capture this both sides. So, like as you can see here, the people that dropped this information are, look at it here. Look at it here. Defense Headquarters, Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran Liberation Force. I think, yeah, that is it. And what they said here is this, like I said before, the battle still remains, only the field has changed, as Nigerian army suffered heavy casualties in ongoing battle in Osu. Osu is in Imo State. In case you don't know, they have turned to Owerri command, and they are receiving it hot. Below are some of the materials the Biafran Liberation Army recovered from them. And here is the video of those items. Now listen to what they said about it. So this is the balloon. Ogbonigwe. The Ogbonigwe, you can see that. You can see that. So that is it, and the information is that they are, facing them one-on-one, and they have turned to over command, the barrack there for more support for backup. People, and today, funny enough, somebody is asking PM when the war starts, what are we supposed to do and all that. He did not even know that it has started. So just like what PM said to him, that it have not gotten to you does not mean that you have not started. So it is there. It is there. Chito, Chito Holy, I see you. Good evening, bro. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. How are you? Where are you watching from? So it's no longer hidden. It's no longer hidden that the war is, they are pushing hard. To be honest, they are pushing harder, and people don't understand that Imo State is something else when it comes to this freedom. The governor have used the Imo State people and the land to test the water. And the other governor that want to emulate it is the one of Enugu State. Okay, okay. You are chatting from, we are watching from Italy. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. So the governor of Enugu State is the one trying to emulate what the Imo governor, is doing, and every now and then he keep on pushing to have this open grazing and indirect ruga. That's what they want to do in Edo State. And with that, even you have not started fully, but the Northerners are gaining ground in Enugu State. I showed to us the video of somewhere in Soka where they are doing the masalachi and breaking fast and all that. If you were in this program, that we did before, you know what I'm talking about. It's not hidden. Enugu State will be another state if care is not taken. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your appreciation. Thank you. Happy May is here. How are you, my sister? How are you? Long time. How are you? I hope everything is all right with you. So we can go in. This is what we have about Enugu people. The governor there is messing up. This new governor, I don't understand what he really want to achieve. I don't understand what is going on in his mind. Does it mean that he like the way Imo State is? And one thing is that the Biafran government is not. They are not going down. They are gaining more weight. Okay, because they are doing the right for. Okay, stay at work. Oh, you are still at work. Okay, please. I hope it's not. If the program is not disturbing your work, please watch. But if it is disturbing your work, then you can watch later. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. US-based Igbo groups warn Enugu Governor Mba against establishment of cattle ranching, and they use this ranch as if they want to develop the city. But the problem is that who is going to be piloting the affairs of this ranch? The Northerners, the Fulanis. Is it not the same thing with Ruga? So I don't trust this governor. When it comes to Fulani involvement, because one of the closest governor in Enugu State that in Igbo today that he associates himself much with is that of Imo State. That's why I don't trust him for anything, and he's have this kind of arrogance in him, just like the former governor of Enugu State, Chimaroke Naman. So he's the kind of person that is not going to listen to what people care, what people want. He will focus on his own selfish interests and all that, which is a no-no for me, a very big no-no. So that is it. They have warned him, but maybe he hear. That's another question. Maybe he will, maybe he will not. Barrister Lawyer Jimako have this to say. It is an oxymoron for the army to declare someone wanted for seeking a separate state and turn around to free hundreds of terrorists, all in the name of seeking, 100 terrorists, all in the same week, okay, all in the same week. It is another stark evidence of the horrendous injustice that is responsible for the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What do they call it? The proof is not hidden. It is not hidden at all. So I don't know if my system is lying to me. We are just hold on, please. Let me see what is going on. I think my carnival is not coming up. What is going on? I just noticed it. We have fewer people watching at the moment. Okay, please. My system is not giving me what I want. I can see that most of the what I'm seeing here is that 12 people watching, only one person liked the video. So I don't know if it is true. Only one person liked the video. And okay, I think my carnival is not refused to appear here. Just give me a second. Let me fix it immediately because it's not supposed to be so. I don't know what happened and it did not register properly. Please, guys, like the video. It is very, very important you do so. That's the only way you can help on this video, this live stream. Click on the like button, okay? If you want, it's not a force. I'm not forcing anybody. I read the best. I see you. I read the best. Armstrong said that was why I said like. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. So only Armstrong. I'm only Armstrong. Click on the like button. Okay, it's okay. My carnival did not appear. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me fix it immediately. Just give me a moment. It is just it's like I'm broadcasting without any preparation. It's not supposed to be so. I think my village people join me. They join me in this live stream for the first time ever that I'm live, and people are watching. Only one person like click the like button. Okay, just hold on. Okay, then I think the carnival is up. I think the carnival is up now. Let me refresh and see. Yeah, it is up. It is there. Okay, that will help a lot. Let's continue. So, guys, if it pleases you, click on the like button. Like the video. Chito said he like. I love your work, bro. Nice, bro. Then, if you like my work, click on the like button. Just click on the like and just top up the video. It is very, very important. Imam Bono Bebola Mosuna. You need to do one or two things. Not this will cost you nothing. It will cost you nothing. So let's continue what we are talking about. Let's continue. What Elijah Bako said here is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. The government of Nigeria, they turn around to support release Boko Haram members and free them without any court process or whatever. But in the South, they will remember they have constitution. That is it. They will remember they have constitution, and that constitution is what they are using to tell you that you are not supposed to ask for freedom. You are not supposed to ask for your freedom of Biafran or anything. No, you should be loyal to the constitution. That everything will be all right. They must keep you in one place. You must be here. You are not going. You are not meant to go anywhere. You are not meant to go anywhere. That's in their own assumption. That's what they want, and that's how they perceive everything. That it should be like that, which is very, very funny. Very, very, very funny. So here we have an update from Koiki Media. He said, insisting on Nigerian forced unity, risk genocide. Okay, if the Constitution provides for if the Constitution provides a procedure to determine if a person can separate from Nigeria, some of these agitations might be completely, quenched. Lawyer Kule Adekoki San said, and this is a lawyer that made this. Look at what the lawyer said here. This lawyer is one that said that it is better for constitution to be changed. That he said that if the constitution can change, create a provision for self-determination, that some of the agitation will quench. That's what he said. And this video is the lawyer. Let's see what
if the constitution maintains by section 2 that Nigeria is one indissoluble nation and doesn't provide for means or procedure by which a people or a particular sector of the nation, a federating people can choose to say at this particular point we want to have a nation of our own, and it doesn't provide for a peaceful means by which this can be guaranteed, there will always be frictions that will be leading to violence, killings, and bloodshed. And to avoid this, it is imperative that we look at that provision of section 2 that says that Nigeria is one indissoluble, indestructible entity that doesn't make provision for the procedure by which a people can advance the right to self-determination. There have been many occasions where, on so many occasions we hear from the Arewa People's Congress or whatever agitating that yes, if Nigeria cannot work, they want to go on their own. The Biafra agitators are there. We have the Odua nation and what have you. If the Constitution provides for a procedure to determine peacefully whether a people can separate from Nigeria, you see that some of these agitations might be completely quenched. For instance, let me give you one. Tomorrow now, if we provide for referendum or plebiscite, these are political procedures for determining whether a nation or a nation in a country, because I want to take the definition of a nation here to mean the ethnic nationalities, maybe the Yoruba nation, the Igbo nation, the Arewa nation, or Ijo, Ibibio, and whatever you. Now, if a people can be entitled to right to call for plebiscite that can be supervised by international organs like the United Nations and what have you, it can be safely and easily determined that, okay, these people in this particular area, as done in 1960, in 1959-60, if my recollection is right, with the people of the southern part of Cameroon, who formed part of Nigeria before, but when they decided that no, they wanted to be on their own, then a plebiscite was conducted and they were able to have a separate nation of their own. If we say Nigeria is an indissoluble entity and will not tolerate any agitation by which people can determine whether they want to be on their own, definitely we are only calling for crisis on our own net. Tomorrow now, if you subject it to plebiscite, that okay, people of the Igbo nation should decide whether they want to be part of Nigeria or they want to have a nation of their own. You might find a situation that the majority may say they prefer to be in Nigeria rather than having a Biafra. And that will silence the people who are agitating. And if people who are agitating are in the majority by virtue of the plebiscite, why not allow such to just take place peacefully so that there is no sense in remaining one single entity by force that may lead to bloodshed and what may even be characterized as genocide, because a situation where that is allowed, then we have descended below the level of humanity. So these are some of the provisions. Well, going to the political level, to some of the political angle that may require some intervention.
So that is it. That is it. We have heard it from the man, and what he said is the fact. It's the truth. You cannot force people to stay together. And since the constitution you claim that it does not support self-determination and freedom of people and all that, then what is the sense of having a constitution that will not allow people to choose what they want or to, exercise their rights? You just want people to do what you want in the name of constitution that this constitution says. It does not work. It doesn't work that way. You're only calling for violence. And the current president of Nigeria said, don't curse Nigeria in your sermon, telling pastors and religious leaders, if a leader is bad, say no to another 10. Tinubu appeal to religious leaders. That is why you see, Tinubu is one of the most worst thing that happened to Nigeria. I'm not talking about his government, but the person that he is. He is a very well intelligent criminal. Why? Is because what he said here is to make it look like he's just open-minded person that doesn't want to control people's rights and freedom. This is somebody who said, grab it, take it by force before the election. He wanted to take it by force, and he took it by force. And now he's not calling your attention to next election. If you read this thing, what he's talking about, what he's trying to say is that if my government is not good, don't worry. Wait until next election, then you can now vote me out. Were you the one that voted him in before? He will still use the same method that pushed him there, to remain in power. That is the tactics, and that is what he knows how to do very, very best. So, guys, please, I keep on pleading on you to like this video. Like the video. Click on the like button. Click on the like button. It's still 23 people watching at the moment. Only one person managed to like the video. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here in my system. So, don't cause Nigeria in your sermons. If a leader is bad, say no. Okay? Say no to that. Say no to another time. Yeah, that means say no to that leader in another time after 4 years. To manage the badness of that leader, don't cause Nigeria. Tinubu appeal to religious leaders. Now let's hear the voice. Let's hear him.
It's a beautiful land.
Go back.
Yes, this leader is bad, fine. Wait until it's time to renew this mandate and say no. But don't condemn your country. Don't curse Nigeria. It's a beautiful land.
Of course, it is beautiful.
Land of prosperity.
So Nigeria is a land of prosperity, and Nigerians youth are everywhere committing suicide, doing everything to leave the country. It's a land on milk and honey for only politicians. These people they're just like an armed robber that after robbing you, the armed robber will come to brag how rich and wealthy he is in your presence, because he has stolen everything that is supposed to go to you. Everything that you have been taken away by the same person, and he did not take it hiding. He's picking it and looting you, without hiding his face. You can see him kolo, but you can't do anything. You can't do anything. Let's continue listening to him.
I just have a full belly of
Freeman, I see you, my brother. Good evening to you.
before I overly digest it. I want to say thank you once again. Yes, this leader is bad, fine. Wait until it's time to renew his mandate.
Tinubu is very, 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 very fun. Very, very, very fun. Are you very good? Very, very funny. Is there Armstrong said the criminal drug lord. Very criminal minded. And he don't hide his activities anymore. Just wait for next time. Somebody that after committing what he committed to become president, and he's not telling people to wait for next time, as if people are proud of the one they did. Anyway, that's for those who still believe in that nonsense. So this our brother Ikengumo, I think that's what it's called. How this to say. But before then, let me read it from Aloy Imako's platform. Aloy Imako said, "Thank you, Iken Gimo. You have been in the trenches with me from day one in Omahia to Ground Zero Abuja. Together we shall free MLK." And this is what, let's listen to Iken Gimo and what he has to say about the release of Master Modekano. Like Aloy Imako put it here by saying, "Thank you, Iken Gimo. You have been in trenches with me from day one in Omahia to Ground Zero in Abuja. Together we shall free MNK."
It is time to open the gate and let for us to be one strong united country, we must be given on the principles of justice, equity, and fairness. And that is why I are young and you are there. That the Constitution gives him power to discontinue any criminal prosecution. And that power is the power of one the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, through his attorney general, to issue the knowledge to the federal high court. And this continue the ongoing trial and release our brother, Martin Nanigan, so that the path to peace and reconciliation can start. That it is time, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it is time to open the gate and let Martin Nanigan go. The reason for the releasing to open the door for genuine reconciliation and resolution of all the issues. And these issues are hinging on injustice and treatment that are not based in evils. Because under the Constitution, he has the power through his attorney general to issue knowledge.
So that is Iken Gimo, showing his support for Master Kano's release, calling on Tinubu to do the needful and try his best to free Master Kano, even though after the court have also granting his freedom, but DSS and so-called justice and whatever they call him, I don't know what is the problem, but we shall see. So because he's an able man, of course everything will go against him. Everything will go against him. So we are moving to another thing. Okay, Lloyd Macosti has to share with us. Okay, he said, look at it here, which is a good news. It's a good news. Okay, it's a good news. Emerike, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Freeman. Said, please like and share. Armstrong said, this criminal drug law. Yes, I think I've seen this one before. Emerike said, a greeting, Biafrans. Thank you, Emerike. Good evening, Kai Report. I see you, my brother. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me in this live broadcast. Let's continue. This is it. The jinx is finally broken. Today, a very competent doctor, okay, personally chosen by Oyen Dumas Namodekano, met and examined him. Very, very good news. It was not easy, counting from last year when this should have happened. Okay, the indomitable Mazina Modekano's team also. Massimo Kano's Lego team also met with Massimo Kano today. It is tough, but we must not relent. This is what, there's one thing about Aloy Ejimakor that I want to, let me just say this, because ever since the sack of the other lawyer, everything that every normal sensible human being should expect from his attorney is what Master is not getting, free of charge. When you pay a lawyer, you enjoy the service, right? Everything is not playing out the way it should be. Frank Chuku, thank you so much for your time. Please like the video as you join in. Okay, thank you. So everything is not coming out the way it should be. When he talk, you can see that there's light, at the end of the tunnel. Everything. Do you know what all the years Aloy, not Aloy, Ejiofor, after the kingdom of Aslam Khan, the the lies about doctors that we examine Aslam Khan, DSS don't want, everything was so tight. Now, those things that were not possible now are becoming possible. People are now seeing the truth. Everything is not playing out the way it should be. Why is it so? Because in-house old enemies are now, they are now they have been pushed out from their affairs, from everything, and things are now moving forward. For the first time, I'm going to grant interview openly after the court case. For the first time, people who were not allowed to go to court to witness the trial inside the courtroom, they are not being allowed. Now, the doctor that even I could remember when the one of the foreign lawyer from US, when they refused him they don't want him to enter the courtroom. Now everything is not. It's not. The whole thing changed, and you cannot hear from us. The update is very, very clear. Not when somebody sits at his house, is sending greetings to everybody. Until Kanata came out and said that which Muslim are you talking about? The one you see, ask him when did he see him last. We know all those things. But now everything has changed and changed for good. Everything has changed and changed for good. We now the lawyer have seen him. The doctor have examined him. Now we cannot know the condition of his health. Not when people will get goes in on attack on the book, medical cable on a. We are not a lawyer. We are not a doctor, sorry. And how can you predict what is his health condition? But there is not hope. You cannot see when if this doctor come out with a report, it will be in public domain. So anything happen to Masakan, we know that the doctor has said this about his health. The whole thing will be open. Not somebody sit at hiding and doing crooked business. We don't know anything about what is going on about Masakan. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Now, Kandakan is now asking the question that some of us have already known. He's not talking. So you can see everybody now you can perceive the freshness, from the whole thing. You can see it, not like before. It gives joy when you get this kind of news. Now let us move to another thing. I just want to bring it up so that as we are hearing bad news, let us console ourselves with this one also. You understand? Yes, and we pray that very, very soon he will be released. Maximum will regain his freedom. Now, this is a maximum kind of broadcast in the past. I would like you to listen to this. I would like you to listen to this. Let's go there. Just hear what Maximum have to say about Igbo and the Jewish connection together with Britain. Listen.
On a flag of the people. Now go to that map. Flag of Nigeria. Please publish it. Flag of Nigeria 1914 to 1960. Now listen very carefully, please. Now I'm going to read it for all of you so you can follow it very carefully. First of all, you see this very flag that Britain designed. You ask yourself, what is the Star of David doing on a flag
look at
of the people that actually hate Jews?
Look at it here.
Britain hated Jews so
much
that they never wanted Israel to be free. Britain fought on the side of Jordan to destroy Israel in 1948. Some of you don't know that. I'm telling you core history tonight. That the history of British suppression of the people of the book did not start today. Britain, we have bombs out of Israel. The Israelis used bombs to drive them away. Britain went to Britain had what was called the Palestine Mandate. Their job was to stop the creation of Israel. Do you know that? Some of you don't research. It was the job of Britain. The same mandate that Satan gave to Britain in Biafra, Satan gave Britain the same mandate in Israel. Satan said to Britain, Satan brought Britain and said to Britain, you must sit here, you must give this land to Arabs. Are you aware of that? So some of you don't know. But I will teach you. Listen. Now we read. The flag of Nigeria between 1914 and 1960 was a British blue ensign. British designed it with a green star of David. Green to signify the fertile lands of Biafra. Now listen, I will repeat. The flag of Nigeria between 1914 and 1960 was a British blue ensign with a green star of David. Now, is Britain a Jewish state? Now, I'm just asking the idiots. Is Britain a Jewish state? If the answer is no, then ask yourself, what are British people? Or what I have given people asking foolish questions. Your number one assignment is, I'm trying to weave a web here for you. Your number one assignment is to perform a pilgrimage. Please go to Sudan, go to Udi, and go and look at the pyramids that our ancestors built. And then ask yourself, where? I ask you again, where do you have such pyramids? It's in Egypt. So now the next question is, did Egyptians come to Enugu State to come and build pyramid? Now you are going to answer that question, not me. That's number one. I want to establish what I call biblical link between Biafra and Israel. Biblical, that your two naked eyes can see. Although some of you are with your foolish brain, you cannot reason, at least your two eyes can see. Go to Enugu, you will see it. That was part of the reason why Enugu was chosen. The other one I will not tell you, because you cannot comprehend it. You can't understand it. Ask yourself, what is the star of David? Ask yourself, what is the Star of David doing? Are British people, are they Jewish? Are they from Israel? But Britain put this very star there. Where did you find the star? That is a very simple question. Britain, where did you get the Star of David that you put on this Nigerian flag? Mind you that Nigeria contains the south and the north, encompassing the whole of Biafra. Now listen very carefully. It was later changed to St. Edward's Canadian with the white word Nigeria under it as a red disc. It was adopted by the colony and protectorate of Nigeria following the amalgamation of the south and the northern protectorate. Are you following very carefully? The colonial flag of the zoo was adopted in 1914 following the amalgamation of southern and northern Nigeria. It was first suggested by the first Governor General of Nigeria, Sir Frederick Lugard. So Lugard knew where we came from, but they said we have no history. And please, tonight you must pay attention. Listen, open your ears and listen. Write anything that is confusing, you write it down. Go back later on to go and interrogate it. You'll find the answers to it. It was adopted by the colonies. Lugard started the whole thing. They asked Lugard, why did you do this? He said it's a symbol of the unification of Nigeria because of the seal of Solomon, which was associated with the native Igbo Jews. Lugard said, Igbo Jews, Lugard. I must say, I pledge to Nigeria, my country. I'm a proud Nigerian. The person that created you a nigger said the reason why I am putting the seal of Solomon or Star of David, as they call it, on this flag here of British colonial Nigeria is because
this particular star, according to a white man before 1914, but unveiled in 1914, when some of you have not been born, some of you, even the Alamajri that impregnated some of you, your mothers, during the war, had not been born by them. Are you listening very carefully? I want to open your skull so you can listen. Because when it comes to education and research, I don't think that apart from Princeton Library in the USA, I don't think anybody can compete with us. To be honest with you, I don't think they can. I'm not being arrogant. I don't think you can. Some of you are not educated enough to stand and to debate. You're not learned. And we're not learned. How can you reason properly? I hope you're following. Ask yourself this question: why would a white man who is not Jewish, a white man who is not circumcised, what is he doing with the Star of David? And some of you are so foolish. You don't know that this very Igbo Jewish Star of David on the flag was done in 1914. Israel only adopted this Star of David in 1948. And some of you brainy 1914, 1948, which one is older? Who is copying who?
So that is it. That is Oyendu with his thunderous voice. Now, let's
there must be a coffee in Biafran land at large. If I see you on the way, if I get you on the way, your own is gone and you must lose your life. Sure. You must lose your life. This is all I have to tell you people, and I want to still tell you people that I am still coming back here. Yeah. I will still come back again. In the play. In the show. In the show. In the play. In the play. Show. What puna about that? What puna?
So we are going to move from that. So how many of us still remember this our beloved father who is not late? How many of us still remember him? I would like us to listen to what he has to say. Okay, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Let's hear him.
Okay. Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders.
Well, let me start from beginning. Just for a reminder. Just for a reminder, this is but I am man Lafia. What he said before he's passed away, before he passed on, and this post was done by Biafran activist. He said, let me bring it up. You remember this, okay? It's justified to neutralize and exercise defensive operation, okay, against any entity, organization, and persons enabling and facilitating terrorism against Biafran people. So this is just what he put. This is his own mindset. I think this is okay. This is a defense. He was trying to tell you the job of this department in Biafran government in SI, defense headquarters, Biafra. So, and he attached it with this video. Now let's hear what Obadiah Man Lafia has to say.
Okay. Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. One or two who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and seven. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown.
Okay.
Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They're already in the south.
Okay.
The rainforests of the south.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
Okay.
They told us that when they finish these rural killings, they will move to phase 2.
Okay, guys, let me use the opportunity to ask us to remind us that you can also support this broadcast by liking the stream. Click on the like button, like the video, so that others will watch this video. It is very important. We have only 2 ways you can support. This is one of the ways: liking the video, give it a thumbs up. Then another one is super chat. So this one is free, and I don't know why it is difficult for some of us to support when it comes to liking the video. Let's continue.
The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities, going from house to house, killing prominent people. I can tell you, this is the game plan. By 2022, they want to start a civil war in Nigeria. Don't joke with what I'm saying. I have a PhD from Oxford University. I'm a central banker. We don't talk nonsense. So don't joke with what I'm telling you. I have this from the highest possible authority, higher authority of some of the commanders of the killers of Boko Haram.
You said northern governors, past or present, Dr. Badaya?
No, current. No, they said one of them is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. One of them. And they are not looking for money. They have more than enough money. In fact, he told me they just came back from and the truth. And let me make some revelations because
so this information is out since 2020-2021. Until now, nobody has learned from this.
Have met.
None of the government politicians from the south, take this information serious. Not because they do not hear this, they do. But if anybody wants to occupy, is ordinary people, right? They are untouchable. They forgot that as they're moving to buy ordinary people, one day it will become your own turn. That is how it is. And by the time you know it, you are already in the hands of the enemies. Okay, I am moving straight to another thing because we have done enough this evening, but let's continue until you complete it. Some of you have seen this video, this face multiple times. I believe that this face is not strange to you. It's somebody that most of us are used to see and watch and listen to his videos. And this is what PM said. Look at it. PM said the defeat on IPOB Nigeria is massive. This Afano has announced he will quit the pen from the Ekberema. Defeat is unbearable. Do you understand what PM said here? He have announced that he's quit, that he's no longer, just like Ikenga did. After this, few weeks ago, and even last month, his video were kind of, trending a little bit, to their level. And of course, what the video is all about: insulting other people. At the same time, one thing with them is that once they come out to insult and talk nonsense about Biafrans and Samanekpa PM, the next thing, the result that will yield in their camp, in their life, will be very, very heavy. That they don't understand what is happening to them actually. Another person will, after seeing that mistake, another person will still come out to make the same similar mistake. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's hear him what he have to say. Just listen.
Opportunity. The guy who now was in the remaining words and now was in Shaddad. Sometimes I ask myself, punishment this thing because I don't understand. I don't understand. Look at where we are. Look at where we are. Look at where we are. We're supposed to understand what we are pursuing. But engage give me some what I will issue. He cannot understand what is the problem between them. Only can pull up in a platform. Some of them in Europe here. Some of these media warriors in Europe here knows that how to ignore somebody who is misbehaving, overlooked him, make him irrelevant. No, some after him. No one never will everything else. I know will plan over time, but you will not in the water. So, let that for. Indicate what I said, only child what I said, the banana. Happen on the not one person, man. None of you cannot even grow above this. You people now, over your misconduct, you now drag everybody. Creating dissertation here and there. Enemy and now, but I say, but remember, yellow motor pilot here. Now, what the vanish. I don't know it's very much again. I won't know what idea. Now, the vacuum of silence. Because the leadership will not quiet. All who know what they feel the gap. Now, where the leadership, who got the information where the leadership, who they feel that gap one, but until I there with a decision and report. Until I there with a country shall run. Oh my God. Is it better to quit this thing? I don't think it's a while. Zap one at this thing. The pain is too much, the stress is too much. Not from the enemy, but from them as the pain is unbearable. It's too much. They call you a day. We are buying like was. So that means I'm on Obama when you're bent because they too much. They will well.
I hope I am allowed to laugh. I hope I am allowed to laugh. Oh my goodness. Okay, after this we
power jump power.
The guy jump a lot.
My father going to Roger. Who would black Canada? Nana Banon. A man need be away. It was the general one of that monitor. And I want to monitor my family. Mona customer, but I can't message. Now here, Timego. I'm not knowing any information. I don't be I'm you know, you and I don't know, I'm not good. One of the couple of no, I want not getting information. Not time was, and I don't know. You never about
my sister, Dan, I greet you.
Watch up.
Sorry about that. Oh my goodness.
Hello. Kedu ana Nigeria na mochari ka dey news. Onye? Ese onye ma pebu kan ko wono no la no no abia baba ya. Efe ga na baba ba ni bi ko ko kita. Kan na ju ma be ya. Ono ko je ba na ere ma ya ru bi kita. Ko je ne. Ko ka ko se mo na yo ko na ber mo na ibana. Oye wa kan ne pun. Loya. Cheko kajiro kuma kai furu mana no akita aku jisiri no ana no ko ma ko na ngoma ya chepa wa bi te goto ata ru ko ata ka ne jes wait okay o je to wa tampa lo ko okoko ba chelo okay also e ji weta ya ga tinyere ya God have mercy. So you get off.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Guys, we are going to end it here. Thank you so much for your time this night. Diana, you came late. I hope everything is all right with you. I greet you. Freeman, Armstrong. Thank you so much. So this guy that said that he's quitting.
Until I there with a decision and report. Until I there with a country shall run. Oh my God. Oh, Chineke. Don't know. Don't know. You know. Or is it better to quit this thing?
Is it not better to quit?
Is zap on this thing. The pain is too much. The stress is too much.
Yes, it is true.
Not from the enemy, but from Diana also. The pain is unbearable. It's too much. We are buying because so they water too much. Raise opportunity. The gap who know now wasn't there by the remaining ones and I wasn't in charge.
Yes, not to quit.
Sometimes I ask myself, what punishment I'm involved in this thing because I don't understand. Look at where we are.
Okay.
Look at where we are. These people that are supposed to understand what we are pursuing. You cannot understand what is the problem between them. Onye ke ku rubbish na platform. Some of them in Europe here. Some of these media warriors in Europe here knows that.
They're not finish work here. They're not finish work. They're not saying that is the taxi driver. But maybe he's a taxi driver truly. Let me show you the face. Maybe he's a taxi driver because he always in the one kukere car like that. Maybe he's a taxi driver. I've never reasoned in that direction. No, let's continue. Look at him. Please confirm this. Is it the one that you're talking about? That is the taxi driver in Island. Is it the person you're talking about, Diana? He is frustrated.
Want to understand what we are pursuing. But this is what I want to issue. You cannot understand what is the problem between them.
Okay.
Some of them in Europe here. Some of these media warriors in Europe here knows that how to ignore somebody who's misbehaving, overlooked him, make him irrelevant. No, some after he go immediately. No man never will when everything else I know will plan with that report go on so
to be honest with you, I was told that the because there's another video that I forgot to save that video. That one was a kind of, why don't we just come together? You and who? He said, why don't we just come together? That those people, in that video he was addressing his colleague. You understand that he was asking them, do you think that Mas Mekano, what do you think he will do in these two groups that we have today? Mas Mekano must support one, and the reason why he's calling for unity because he already know that there's no way Mas Mekano will follow his own group. But let us forget about that. Like me, that I'm supporting Biafran Liberation and Samanapa. Let us be honest. Between, if you are to be Mas Mekano, what will you do? What will you do? You just come back from detention or prison or from kidnapping, then, and you will go back to this kind of group that the US, what they are today. Nobody will do that. Nobody will see all the structures and the activity of my Biafran community and everything. You choose to go back to this criminality? No, it's not possible. Nobody will do that. Nobody will do that.
You people now over your misconduct, you now drag everybody. Creating dissertation here and there. Even me and I, but I say, yellow motor pilot here. Now, when they banish charge. Who now might always talk very much again. I won't know why there. Now the vacuum of silence. Because the leadership.
Okay, we are sure.
The gap. Now, man, where the leadership, who got information where the leadership, who they feel that gap until I get with a decision and report. Until I get with a country shall run. Oh my God.
The pen. This one hits him differently. The pen is too much.
Is it better to quit this thing?
Oh, guys, start your test drive. Start your test drive.
The pen is too much.
Start your test. Go work.
Not from the enemy, but from the pen is some miracle. It's too much. They call you dead.
Oh, quit here. Quit us. Because no money, nobody's contributing money. I was told that nobody is contributing anything. Some of them that are used to pay the 1 tranche and aqua have also decided not to pay anything anymore. So that is why when you see them talking about quitting, you think that they are quitting because something happened. No, if people are still contributing money, he will be IBOB is Now, can you be a member of IPOB with that money now? That nobody is paying you. Then I said their problem is that they don't know what is the agreement between Macron and PM. What they don't know is bigger than them. They don't know anything about that. And not only the agreement, even if you don't know, like me, I don't know the agreement. Do we know the agreement? That's why it's not. But must you know the agreement before you know that this person is doing is right? Like he's here now preaching silent. Leadership of POS will be silent, whereas the leadership will be the one to defend, to answer public questions from Biafrans. You see his mentality. He said it here that the problem that PM, growing because of the silence of US, and that silence of US is what you are still preaching, that they should keep silent. And you want Biafran to do, we should not comment or talk, that silence is the key. That they are, like one of them called silent Odogu that is silent. And what makes that Odogu, I don't know. Very. Isaac Chin was said, I just joined. Why is it complaining? Oh, why he's complaining? He have quitted the saga. He's getting tired. I will play it again for your sake. It's just a 2 minutes video. I'll play it again. I wanted to close this broadcast, but let me extend it. If you have not watched it before, look at it again.
Opportunity. The guy who knew now was in the sometimes I ask myself, punishment I involved in this thing because I don't understand. I don't understand. Look at where we are. Look at where we are. Look at where we are. These people that want to understand what we are pursuing.
Nobody's contributing further. That's why no money, no salary.
Some of them in Europe here.
That's why I said before that the Ikenga is not smart, but he's more smarter than most of them. He have foreseen what is yet to come, and he quickly, made a choice. Today he's now, earning more than them from Ifayoba. And Canada said something yesterday that the reason why Ejiofor is pushing to defend the Chike by that he want to go to court and all those things. He is struggling to make sure that he finds his way back to IPOB, but the good news is that finding your way back to IPOB will not save anything, because can he penetrate PM? It's not possible. Even if Canada gives the green light, it's not possible. Canada don't even have, any strength to penetrate PM now. No, the only person that will soften the whole thing is Mazan Makano once he's out. And what he said if they release him determine the next response from Biafrans and the Biafran government in Israel. That is just the fact. But whether if he's come out, everything every year will be on ground to hear what he wants to say. Of course, it's true. That is just it. Because PM is not dragging any post with anybody. All we are asking is release him, let him be free first. Then we'll see from there.
Some of these media warriors in Europe knows that how to ignore somebody who is misbehaving, overlooked him, make him irrelevant. Some have to go immediately. Now one day when everything on time, I know report so one person man. None of you cannot even grow above this. You people now over your misconduct, you now drag everybody, creating disaffection here and there. Enemy and now, but I say, yellow autopilot here. Now, one day, Banisha charge. One of my know it for Benimashi get that ground. I won't know idea. Now, the vacuum of silence. Because the leadership will not quiet. All who know what they feel the gap.
So, people that follow the leadership will be filling the gap of leadership. So who is blocking who then? Leadership are quiet. No, I gotta fill the gap. Give the brain of on the natural freedom. That's why, oh my goodness, how can every reasonable person after this is just 2 minutes. Imagine that I don't know anything about Biafran and I want to listen to somebody from US, then I listen to somebody from Biafran government in exile, and then let me compare and know what to do and where to stand. Then this kind of video, of course, every of this video is always, it will kill your brain cells if you want to make sense out of it, because what they always vomit from their mouth is nonsense. That leadership are quiet and no I suppose now freedom movement that everybody want to know the information. The next plan of action, what are you going to do next? Then this thing has happened to us. What is our next movement? Then people that we're feeling gap is somebody like Ikenga, or people like Papa Achebe, or Efe, or who again we fill the gap to tell Biafrans next plan of action. The US were quiet because they have run out of idea. They don't know what to say, what to do. If the little they know they have collected bribe, they can't go against the agreement they had with the government.
Now, where the leader, who got the information where the leadership, who they feel that gap one, but until have them with a decision and report.
For 3 years.
Until have them with a country shall run. Oh my God. Is it better to quit this thing?
What's it? Yeah.
I don't zap on this thing. The pain is too much, the stress is too much. Not from the enemy, but from the pain is unbearable. It's too much. They call you a day. We are buying otherwise.
So as he's quitting, the people are doing the needful. Okay. Oh, Israel have also confirmed that that's what our sister Dana said. I don't even know that. I was saying that he's always in his private car, living life and all that. I don't even know that. I'm not against being a taxi driver, but the insult. Imagine a taxi driver insulting PM. Just visualize it. PM and his level, even his level before he became prime minister, before he even joined IPOB, and somebody who is doing driving. Just compare the two professions. Yet he will be in his car, taxi driver. Perima. This is Perima. Ask him what is the freedom movement in the eyes of the international community? What can you quote any law that guide freedom movement, or to have your own independence? What does it take to have different government in exile? What is it? Like me, I don't even know it before. I started researching on it to keep myself updated. I don't even know it before. What the power of different government in exile. If you don't know it, look, there's no shame in saying the truth. Now this is it. As they are quitting, now this Liberation Army are doing the needful. Okay, this is the information we have today. I read the best. If you are seeing this live broadcast, please comment. I read the best. Are you still here? Abia the best. If you are still here, let me know. Just your comment alone. Okay, that is it. The difference between both sides. This one is busy quitting. Okay, he's busy quitting.
Power, my father put in a Roger. Who would do a canana? Nana Brano. I want to be away. It was the July one, just not one at all. And I want to not monitor my family. I'm a customer, but I can't make a message. I want to know the information. I don't be one. You know, in the Yanni and Mexican, you the Mexican, and I don't know, and I know I don't know. One album, the Capo Coponata, no, Yanni. I want to know the information, not Tanya was, and I don't know. You never got about the right.